Yo, what up, y'all? Listen, man, I want to make a video today, and let's talk about how to rent an apartment without a job or W-2 income, without a pay stub, right? I have came across this as well myself personally, showing people properties, showing renter properties, and people say, listen, I have the cash, I do this, I do X, Y, and Z. But I am not able to rent an apartment because I do not have a job or proof of income, right? So let's go through a few different ways that you can actually rent an apartment if you do not have a W-2 job. So number one, we're going to talk about a cosigner, right? I've talked about this in other videos. You can still have a cosigner even if that person is not directly living in the property with you. You can still have a cosigner on an apartment even if you guys are not living together, right? So cosigner is a great option. Number two, if you have a side hustle, I don't care if you're getting paid through Cash App, PayPal, whatever that side hustle may be, you want to make sure that you are documenting whatever income you have, even if it's cash. Okay? Meaning, for instance, if you're a barber, right, you want to get a letter. Say you rent the building, you can get a letter from the building, right? You can get a statement of your bank statements to show consistent payments that, hey, this is what I put in my bank account every single week, from barbering. And also you can always get a little receipt book. I actually have one right here, right? You can get a little receipt book. When you open that up, you put the person's name, the price, the date, and you keep these receipts for your record as you are looking for an apartment. And people have to understand this. Why? Because a lot of times we say, well, why wouldn't they rent me that apartment? I had the cash, I do construction, or, some people do jobs where you just straight get cash. Like I said, you're a barber, you're a mechanic, you're a hairdresser, but you want to make sure we have paper trails, even if it's not an actual pay stub. So like I said, that could be bank statements. That can be if you're in an establishment where either you get paid cash, you could still have a manager, you could still have a supervisor, you could still have a coworker, things of that nature, a business partner, right, where we can actually document and show that we have this employer, right? So we got cosign as an option. Like I said, we can use a receipt book if you have cash payments. We can use bank statements to show, right? Also, we always know that the credit is going to be a factor, so we want to make sure that our credit is where we want it to be. We can also consider using a cosigner even if that person is not living in the property with you, but we want to make sure that we are documenting in some shape or form. Right, so that's super important, because if the roles was reversed, you was actually renting out the property, you want to make sure that whoever you're renting the property to can afford to pay. Now, if you're a student, a lot of times parents co-sign for college students in order to